Like most people, I have more on my to-do list than I can ever accomplish in any given day. I often feel the need for speed and efficiency in order to get it all done. I typically run up the stairs, taking them 2 at a time, and I'll sometimes take bounding skips, jumping as high as I can to get from point A to point B around my house. Moving faster between tasks allows me to get more done. Dave says I only have 2 modes, on and off, but there is no in between. But I have another mode. It's a mosey, a wander. Previously on Saving Lost Cottages. All right, we are closing on the beach cabin tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Dad, this room is whoa, secret tunnels.
Okay, so this was one of the rooms we discovered. It's amazing. I feel like we get 4 beds up here.
Mommy, can we go down?
This is the great room, the room that made us really fall in love with the house.
Can this be our house?
No, maybe one day. I think it's locked. Is this door locked?
No, just pull.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
One of our most walked wanders at the beach in Kerala took us past an empty green cabin built in the late 1960s, one of the oldest houses around from when Kerala was just a small hunting and fishing village. Surrounded by mossy live oaks and pines, the house feels as if it was meant to be in that forest. Built lovingly by the owner's parents, the cabin had now sat unused for years, just waiting. When it finally went for sale, we couldn't resist. Morning, the kids are still sleeping and we are attempting to do something with all of this at the cabin. Dave was up late last night, painting. Dave's working on a tile. Hey, Dave. Fixing up the beach house was a family affair and we needed all the help we could get, so we enlisted the kids.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me.
Good morning. We're off to the cabin for another day and hopefully get a lot done. I'm going to show you what Dave and Louie did last night.
What do you think, Guy?
Good.
You're good, Guy.
At the beginning of our emergency trip, I was not sure we'd be able to get it all done in time, but I was now seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You did a good job, right?
You put all of it in.
You did.
Silly.
Looking good.
Get there. Getting functional. Getting better. Use your legs. Good job. Once the green terracotta for the showers went in, it was time to work on the floors. They were also a glazed terracotta. Okay, here we are. The kids have helped me. Rory's helped me. Who's filming? You want to show Rory? We did. We got some stuff happening. Yay!
Get there.
With only a week and a half to go until my photo shoot in the summer market, we were in full-blown crunch mode. Kelly standing down the old table.
I did see something.
All right, things are really happening. Got the king bedroom. Still waiting for the king bed. Got the queen bedroom coming together. And then it's in the bathroom. still a hot mess in here. How cool is this?
Yes, we do have to take it all.
And there's pizza. Table got sanded down today. After the beach cabin project was so delayed for so long, it felt incredible to get down there and just dig in and do things ourselves. Unwrapping and finally arranging all of the furnishings was one of the most satisfying jobs. We're getting there. Getting cleared out. I love this. This is the ghost fleet of the Atlantic. There's a lot of shipwrecks around here. With its shifting sands and shallow waterways, the Outer Banks is known for its shipwrecks and lost treasures. Loading the extra tile up. Saturday, we are gonna work on putting seashells all over the cinder blocks. It's gonna be cool. I am back at the cabin this morning and working on this fireplace situation. Hi, so I am collecting seashells for this project we've been planning for a really long time. I'm gonna take you around and show you what's happening. So here are a bunch of shells that I've found over the years, just stuck in our yard, and so I'm gonna collect them and try to make a fireplace out of them. Guys, what's in your boxes?
Nothing.
Let me see. Show me.
Nothing in mine.
Ooh.
There's nothing in mine. Bye. You're so cute.
Justin and Louie are painting the attic floors. Not wanting to invest too much in the attic, we simply painted the floors. The kids learned so much that week, and it gave them such a confidence about how much they can really do. Just before the weekend, Dave drove all the way back up to Northern Virginia to get our 2 older boys so that they could help us too. We had so much to do and not so much time, but I remember this time so fondly. With all of the angst and the drama surrounding the Dune House project, the cabin was a breath of fresh air. Fireplace is cinder block, and while it definitely has some charm to it, I am not absolutely in love with it. So we have been collecting shells for years, really. I'm gonna show you in here. All these seashells, boxes and boxes, and I'm gonna plaster them all over this bad boy. So wish me luck, we'll see how it goes. I began by sketching a simple wave out of charcoal on the cinder block. I needed the curves to have just the right amount of carefree energy to them. Once I got the wave right, everyone else could join in. Okay, we got so close to being done. Here is our shell-lit fireplace. And we ran out of mortar right there. So, finish it tomorrow, but here we are. Here, push this one in.
That's like the best one I found. It's like light and...
This is like the mess up on it. Maybe if we started there, it'll work.
You have to do it on the edge.
On purposeful line.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, right? Oh, Dad made it nice and dry. Do you guys see what's happening here? All right, we just finished the fireplace. I say hi for her?
Hi.
Hi. Bye. Bye. Okay, the last little corner we got done. We found more shells and got fresh mortar. High five, right?
No. Never.
That wave meant so much to me. It was one of those things that I saw in my mind's eye when I first saw the fireplace, and so finally seeing it in real life was a surreal moment. Though we'd done all we could, there was still a big old punch list for our contractors. They worked tirelessly that next week to get the beach cabin photo shoot ready. We wouldn't have the house completely ready for the summer market, but at least we would be able to photograph it. Once we got down to the Lost Cottage for the summer, we'd be able to handle a bunch of things like the washer and dryer and the outdoor shower. We finished everything there was for us to do just in time for one last night out before heading back home to Virginia for one last week of school before the photo shoot. Hello, hello. I'm going to take you on a mini tour of the cabin. We are dining and wining, or maybe in the opposite order, for the first time in here tonight. So here it is. The photo shoot with photographer Helen Norman could not have been better, and I am in love with the images we got that week. We were able to show the beach cabin in all of its vintage summer camp glory. Photo shoots are such an important aspect of my business as an interior designer, and especially when the photos are being used in a book like this one was for my fourth book, Beach Life.
Good morning, Juanita. Good morning.
By August of that summer, we had finished the beach cabin and now had to decide what to do with it. We'd missed the rental season, but not the sales season, and so it was time to decide, would we keep it and rent it out? Would we sell it? Or would we move into it ourselves and sell the Lost Cottage? We decided to try the beach cabin on for size. One morning, we moved all of our clothes and belongings over from the Lost Cottage just 2 doors down to see what living at the beach cabin felt like. With 5 kids and 3 dogs in our only 800 square feet at the Lost Cottage, we knew we were outgrowing it. We got to experience what living at the beach cabin was like. It felt so spacious to us, and I loved how it was nestled within the woods and the live oaks, just like our beloved Lost Cottage was. We had friends and family over. We hung out on the porches. The porches were my favorite part of the beach cabin. We had boils there and parties and had the best time. The beach cabin is a mood. It's a throwback to simpler days and efficiency. My philosophy with the cabin was tread lightly. I wanted it to feel as if I'd never been there. The cabin is a time capsule of sorts and transports all who enter to a bygone era reminiscent of summer camp. We redid only what was necessary, some of the major systems and non-exciting things like the roof, and kept all the elements that made it charming: the pine board and batten, the copper screen front door, the original awning window frames, the decks, even the green exterior color. Living there was easy and convenient and beautiful. We wouldn't have to leave our beloved street and neighbors. And we would have 3 bedrooms plus an attic instead of only 2 bedrooms. As I think about our time at the beach cabin, I'm reminded of a favorite Sue Fitzmaurice quote: "You must go on adventures to find out where you belong." We'd had our crazy, beautiful adventure at Beach Cabin, an adventure that healed us and reminded us of how much we could do when we set our minds to it, an adventure that taught our kids what grit and hard work can get you. We bought the cabin on a whim, having no idea what we would do with it, but little did we know what it would do for us, for our hearts, for our spirits. After our time living at the beach cabin, we packed up our things and moved back to the Lost Cottage. We weren't done with it yet, or it wasn't done with us. After putting the beach cabin on the market, it sold right away with multiple offers to a wonderful family who now rents it out. Wandering is a slower way of being in which point A's and B's don't exist. We may set out to do one thing, but then end up doing another. With no set destination and nothing to accomplish, we let life unfold. There is such freedom in a wander, going where your curiosity takes you. The beach cabin was our wander, a wander we didn't even know we needed. I can't believe we're at this point. Like, my brain is like, I think I could cry. I could like really cry.
Do you need to?
I don't know.
Cry if you want to.
I don't want to cry. I actually feel sad. I mean, it's like crazy.
No, this place is awesome. I'm gonna miss it.
I am too. I love that it didn't get torn down. And we saved it from that. And it's still green.
Oh, what we did was amazing in this place. I'm so happy.
So many people wanted this house both times. I think it's like special. Are we gonna do it again? That's another reason I could potentially cry right now. Like, do you want to do this again?
Of course we are.
But how soon? It's kind of the question.
That's the question.
Yeah. I do know that we are outgrowing the Lost Cottage, much as I hate to admit it. Like,
We could downsize the family. Just have to wait for the right house to come up.
we're house hunting tomorrow, if you remember. But we know what happens when we go house hunting. I think that's the hard part. I get so attached to these houses so quickly. They're not people. Why do I do this? I just see them, and I saw this when we walked in with Anne, and her furniture was everywhere, and she was unpacking. Like, I see this, and I get so attached to this vision. It's not a person. I mean,
Well, if you want to break it down, this goes back to your parents getting divorced.
This is like Freudian. I see a life in them, and I see what life is like, and it's great. Good problem, I guess. That's how it was with my parents. I mean, I never wanted to not be with either one of them. I wanted to live both those lives. But
That's what made me able to let go. Because you can do it again.
And if we do another one, I want us down here. You doing it, the boys doing it. I'll do my seashell thing if I need to. Oh, okay. I don't want to think about that today. Today we will think about the fact that we have an amazing deal going on with this house, and we'll go from there. Cheers. Cheers.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
If you enjoyed Saving Lost Cottages, please be sure to hit like and subscribe, and also stay tuned for our full beach cabin reveal tour.